Welcome to the May issue of ASJ with the special cover celebrating ASAP's 50th anniversary, 50 years of leadership and excellence in aesthetic education, just like ASJ itself. Now we'll go through my 4 choices for this month. Do you always make a submental incision when you're doing a facelift to enhance the result of the neck? Do you do it all through the lateral incision, or do you combine based on the anatomy and aging changes of the patient? Either way, I recommend the paper in the facial aesthetics section by Dr. Andrew Giaccano and Melanie Malone from New York, looking at the retaining ligaments of the platysma. Don't miss the discussion by Dr. Jim Zins and his colleague from Cleveland, and that should try at least to put into perspective the question of opening or not opening the submental incision. In the breast section, I have picked another in the series of papers from the Cosmeta Shore data looking at risk factors and complications in aesthetic breast surgery. Over close to 74,000 patients have been reviewed, risk factors have been discussed, and there's also a very interesting discussion by Dr. Pat Maxwell and Alan Gabriel. We're all asked, Doctor, am I too old for aesthetic surgery? I'm usually asked, am I too old to have a facelift? In the body contouring section, we have a paper looking at, am I too old to have an abdominoplasty? This paper is from Cleveland, Dr. Zins and his co-authors, looking at age as a risk factor for abdominoplasty, and there's a discussion by Dr. Kai Higdon from Nashville, putting all of it into perspective, that essentially it isn't age, it's the general health of the individual that's far more important. For fat grafting to be successful, we always talk about, well, how was it harvested? How was it prepared? How was it injected? Where was it injected? In the research section, we have an international paper from Italy looking at whether harvesting with a smooth or a barbed cannula has any effect on the quality of the harvested fat and the SVF. As always, I encourage you to read this celebration issue from cover to cover. I wish you a happy spring, and we'll be back in touch in the summer.